I'm Chloe. I'm a content creator and digital business manager, and today I want to talk to you about how to update your WordPress in 8 easy steps. Why you should regularly update your WordPress site. WordPress updates are necessary because they increase security and reduce the chance of your website being hacked or infected with malware. Fix bugs and issues with previous versions and compatibility with other plugins and themes. Add new features and functionality that the previous versions didn't provide. When to update your WordPress website. Now that we've covered why, let's quickly touch on when. My advice: update your WordPress website at least once a week. Use a project management tool like Asana to remind you to update your websites and your clients' websites on a weekly basis. You could even use the reminders on your phone. If you maintain a handful of websites, it might take a bit of time, but once it's done, you don't have to think about it until the following week. How to update your WordPress website. Want to make the process really easy? If your website is hosted by SiteGround, your backups are taken care of as they offer a free backup and restore your service for everyone on those plans. Bonus: if your website is hosted by Flywheel or SiteGround, you have the ability to create a staging copy of your live site to test the updates in the staging environment before making the changes in the live site. If you're updating your WordPress website for the first time, follow these steps first. Gain access to your website files via FTP or via your hosting provider's file manager. This is important because if anything goes haywire during the update process, you may need to access your website files to fix the issue. Download the recommended security and backup plugins. Backup plugin, Updraft Plus. Security plugin, WordFence. Before doing any updates, be sure you have a full backup of your website files and database, saved on the server and in an off-site location. If you're using Updraft Plus, go through the setup process, run a full backup, ensure it is saved to an off-site location, and set the automatic backup to run once per day, and keep 2 copies at all times. Complete all updates according to steps 1 to 7 below, which I'll show you, and then run a WordFence security scan to check for any issues or malicious files. If any warnings come back from the scan, read through the alert and fix the issue immediately. After you run your first scan, the plugin will automatically set itself to run a new scan every 24 hours. Step 1. Log into your WordPress so you're viewing the dashboard. Step 2. Check Updraft Plus to ensure you have a recent full backup of your website files and database. Step 3. Update your plugins one by one. After each update, check the website to make sure it's functioning as it should. This is especially important if the plugin hasn't been updated in a while. This only takes a few minutes. Step 4. Update your themes one by one. After each update, check the website to make sure it's functioning as it should. Step 5. Check your comments and take the appropriate action. Approve, disapprove, mark as spam. If you're receiving lots of spam or comments, download either the ASCII or WP Spam Shield plugin in order to help manage your spam comments. Step 6. Update the WordPress core files when available. This won't be necessary every week as updates to the core files don't come out all often, but when they do, you'll want to update your site immediately. Step 7. Once all updates are complete, double check your website is still functioning as it should. Step 8. Check WordFence to ensure recent scanners completed on your site and that it came back clean. If any issues or malicious files were reported, fix those immediately. Final step. Repeat step 1 to 8 on a weekly basis at a minimum. What if something goes wrong while I'm updating my WordPress website? If at any time during the update process your site stops functioning or breaks, you'll need to troubleshoot the issue. Try deactivating the most recent plugin you just updated. Deactivate all plugins and reactivate them one by one. If you're left with the white screen of terror and all you see is an error at the top of the page, take a look at the error and try to identify which file this is causing. More often than not, it will be a plugin conflict, so looking for the plugin name in the error towards the end of the error. Once you spot it, follow these steps. Access your website files via FTP or via your hosting provider's file manager. Navigate to the plugin folder in question. Rename the plugin folder to something different, which is effectively deactivating the plugin. Refresh your website and it should now be back to normal. And so, yeah, if you are wanting to learn more about WordPress, there is a course I took and there's a free workshop which I will leave in the link below. It was very valuable. You get a lot of detail, and even if you're a complete beginner, so don't get overwhelmed by the coding and things like that. It's a good skill to have, especially if you're a virtual assistant or if you're wanting to get into web design, because let's be honest, there's a lot of money in web design. And Julia teaches a step-by-step course that will give you all the knowledge you need to get started from a complete beginner as well. So I'll leave that below, and I have other resources to help you grow your business or start another business. I will leave in future videos. I will be leaving passive income ideas. So yeah, I look forward to speaking with you. Bye for now.